GMNA uses artificial intelligence for generated speech, visuals, and production. AI-generated content may contain errors. Please verify important information before making decisions or taking action.
Good evening, Wildwood. Sunny skies and moderate waves are set for our beaches, but a flood watch looms over 12 counties as thunderstorms approach. Traffic snarled from the rally and the boardwalk's back-to-school bash kicks off today. Over to you, Jake.
Yoga on the beach starts tomorrow morning at sunrise on the north end of the boardwalk. Free for all ages, led by certified instructor Maya Rivera.
Participants should bring mats, water, and sunscreen. Sessions run 30 minutes, followed by a brief meditation, and the class accommodates beginners and seasoned practitioners alike.
The program is sponsored by the Wildwood Chamber of Commerce, and local vendors will offer fresh smoothies after class, with proceeds supporting the community youth garden.
Lots to get to. Let's begin this evening with our local stories and community updates, as the boardwalk lights start to glow. Here are our top stories. Sunny skies dominate the Jersey Shore today with moderate waves rolling in along Wildwood's boardwalk and bays, offering ideal conditions for swimmers and surfers alike. Danielle Fior has the full story.
Sunny skies dominate the Jersey Shore today, with clear blue overhead from Atlantic City down to Wildwood. Light breezes keep the air comfortable, and the surf rolls in at moderate strength, offering conditions suitable for both casual swimmers and seasoned boarders. Wave heights hover around 3 to 4 feet, consistent along the boardwalks and bays. Sunbathers can expect a full day of bright sunshine, while tide times remain typical for the region. No rain is forecast, so families and visitors can plan picnics, volleyball, or paddle boarding without interruption. The forecast holds steady through this evening, with temperatures easing as the sun sets. Evening temperatures will dip into the mid-60s, making for a comfortable night stroll along the promenade. Danielle Fior, GMNA News, Wildwood.
Forecasters have placed a flood watch over a dozen New Jersey counties as a powerful storm system moves in on Thursday. Heavy rain and strong thunderstorms are expected to hit the region, with particular concern for Cape May County where low-lying roadways could fill quickly. The National Weather Service warned that rapid flooding may develop on major highways and local streets, prompting motorists to stay alert and consider alternate routes. Residents in the affected areas are urged to keep an eye on updates and secure any property vulnerable to water damage. Emergency managers say the combination of saturated soils and intense downpours creates a heightened risk of flash flooding throughout the dozen counties. The watch remains in effect until the storm passes, and officials will issue any further advisories as conditions evolve.
County officials in Cape may move to press for full interchange upgrades at 4 Garden State Parkway exits, with Wildland Crest among the sites. The push, announced on August 14th, aims to replace the current at-grade ramps with full interchanges that can handle higher volumes and reduce bottlenecks during the summer rush. County commissioners said the plan would smooth traffic flow for commuters and vacationers heading to the shore, cutting wait times that have long plagued the area. The proposal is now being presented to state transportation leaders, who will review funding and design options in the coming weeks. If approved, the new interchanges could be built before the next peak season, offering a more reliable route for drivers traveling the parkway to 5 Mile Beach and surrounding communities. Local businesses hope the smoother access will boost summer sales and ease delivery routes.
A passerby on North Wildwood Beach rescued a family of 4 from strong currents on July 17th, preventing potential drowning and earning praise from local officials. Vince Petrosino has the full story.
At North Wildwood Beach, a passerby spotted a family of 4 battling a strong ocean current that was pulling them farther from shore. The adult members were struggling to keep their children afloat as the water surged around them. Without hesitation, the bystander waded into the surf, grabbed the youngest child first, then helped the other 3 reach the sand. Nearby beachgoers gathered on the shoreline, watching the rescue unfold. Lifeguards arrived moments later to assist, confirming that the quick action prevented a potential drowning. Officials later praised the rescue, noting the importance of staying alert near rip currents. The family thanked the rescuer, who left the scene without seeking recognition. Vince Petrosino, GMNA News, North Wildwood.
Cape May officials announced today that their seaside town has become one of the final 5 contenders in Hallmark's annual America's Merriest Christmas Town contest. The ongoing competition, which pits towns across the state against each other, will culminate later this year with a winner that gets featured in a Hallmark movie and receives nationwide holiday promotion. Cape May's nomination highlights its historic boardwalk, Victorian homes, and festive light displays that draw visitors each December. Town leaders said the recognition could boost tourism and reinforce the community's reputation for holiday charm. Hallmark representatives confirmed the selection process remains open, with judges reviewing each finalist's seasonal events, decorations, and overall visitor experience. Residents can expect continued celebrations as the town vies for the top spot. The town hopes the spotlight will spark year-round interest. Coming up, the boardwalk will light up as the Wildwood Back-to-School Bash kicks off today. Stay tuned. We will be right back. Every day, important stories happen across the city before any news crew arrives. Sometimes, the very first person at the story is you. When you witness something newsworthy, open the GMNA Citizen Reporter app and start your report. The app guides you through every step while your report is delivered directly to the GMNA newsroom. Every submission is reviewed by our editorial team, and approved reports may be featured on GMNA. Get the GMNA Citizen Reporter app today at my.gmna.ca. Your city, your news.
Welcome back. Wildwood's annual back-to-school celebration kicked off this morning on the boardwalk, and the festivities are already in full swing. Organizers have set up a series of family-friendly activities, from inflatable obstacle courses to craft stations, while a line of food vendors offers everything from fresh-cut lemonade to classic boardwalk treats. Live music fills the air, with local bands rotating on the stage throughout the day. The event, aimed at marking the start of the school year, welcomes both residents and visitors to enjoy a day of community spirit. Organizers say the goal is to give families a chance to unwind before September classes begin, and attendance has been strong since the opening ceremony. If you're strolling the boardwalk, you'll find plenty of seating areas and photo-friendly spots to capture the lively atmosphere.
A massive, well-preserved prehistoric shark tooth was uncovered on Wildwood's beach by a beachgoer, drawing paleontologists and prompting talks of museum exhibition. Vince Petrosino has the full story.
A beachgoer strolling along Wildwood's beach late Tuesday morning uncovered a massive, intact shark tooth, the kind that once belonged to a creature millions of years old. The fossil, about the size of a child's hand, was immediately reported to local authorities, and a team of paleontologists arrived within hours. Scientists examined the enamel, noting its exceptional preservation and confirming it dates back to the Cretaceous period. Representatives from the County Museum and a nearby Natural History Center said the find could become a centerpiece of a new exhibit, offering visitors a tangible link to ancient marine life. The discovery has sparked a flurry of activity among researchers and collectors alike. The beach remains open, with officials advising caution near the dig site. Vince Petrosino, GMNA News, Wildwood's Beach.
The Wildwoods Airshow is gearing up for its September run, promising a weekend of vintage aircraft, daring aerobatics, and a special charity fly-in that will benefit local schools. Organizers say the event will showcase dozens of classic planes, from World II fighters to post-war trainers, giving spectators a close look at aviation history. Live stunt shows are slated for both Saturday and Sunday, with pilots performing loops, rolls, and precision passes over the shoreline. A dedicated fundraising flight will invite school groups to ride in a historic biplane, with proceeds earmarked for educational programs. Officials expect the airshow to draw families from across the region, adding entertainment to the summer calendar while supporting the schools. Tickets will go on sale next month, and parking arrangements have been confirmed at the nearby fairgrounds.
Wildwood residents are voicing frustration over a newly installed parking limit sign on 8th Street. The sign, placed earlier this month, caps the amount of time vehicles may remain parked, prompting complaints that the restriction will hurt nearby businesses and deter beachgoers. Drivers say they already struggle to find spots during peak summer days, and the added limit could push traffic onto neighboring streets already strained by tourist flow. Local merchants echo the concern, noting that fewer customers may linger if parking becomes scarce. The municipal office confirmed the sign was part of a broader traffic management plan aimed at easing congestion, but has not yet responded to requests for a public hearing. As the summer season peaks, the dispute continues to draw attention from both commuters and shop owners along the shoreline. Now let's get a look at today's shoreline forecast with our meteorologist.
A swaying jet stream and rising pressure are keeping tonight's clear skies locked in over Wildwood. On this date, the all-time high for Wildwood stands at degrees, recorded during the 2015 midsummer heat wave that pushed temperatures well above the seasonal norm. The all-time low is 51 degrees, set in the unusually cold snap of 2014, when a deep Arctic trough dragged frigid air far south. By contrast, our climatological average high hovers around 84 degrees, and the average low near 72, placing today's 86-degree reading just a couple of degrees above normal overall. The radar screen is completely blank across the county, confirming that no showers or thunderstorms are in the air right now. With near-average pressure nudging upward and a swift southwest jet aloft at 48 miles per hour, the atmosphere remains dry and stable. That high-pressure ridge will continue to steer any moisture well north of us, so we expect clear skies to hold through the evening and into tomorrow. At 6 p.m., the sky is clear, and the temperature reads 86 degrees with a comfortable 47% humidity. The western breeze is light at 6 miles per hour, and pressure is rising, signaling drier air moving in behind the departing high-pressure ridge. Overhead, a southwest jet stream of 48 miles per hour injects momentum that keeps the upper atmosphere stable, preventing any convective development. With the ridge entrenched, tonight will cool gently to 72 degrees, and the UV index sits at 8, reflecting the lingering strength of the sun before sunset at 7:49. No wind gusts exceed 16 miles per hour, and there are no active alerts, so the night will remain calm and clear until sunrise. Looking ahead, Thursday brings a mild dip to 84 degrees for a high and a low of 68 as a slow-moving frontal boundary pushes cloud cover overhead, giving the region a 35% chance of rain. Friday's high falls to 77 with a low of 66, and the same front deepens, raising the rain probability to 70% and delivering steady showers through the afternoon. Saturday stays in the high 70s, peaking at 79, while lingering moisture yields a 65% chance of light rain and a low of 73. Sunday clears enough for a partly cloudy day, with a high of 81 and a low of 72, offering a brief respite before the weekends. Monday returns to clear skies, a high of 79 and a low of 70, capping a week of mixed conditions. And that's your weather. Remember, the local sunset is also available as a podcast. Listen anytime on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts.
Rally traffic is snarling our streets. The Chamber spotlights new downtown parking, and the Phillies eye a big league signing. We will be right back. Every day, important stories happen across the city before any news crew arrives. Sometimes the very first person at the story is you. When you witness something newsworthy, open the GMNA Citizen Reporter app and start your report. The app guides you through every step while your report is delivered directly to the GMNA newsroom. Every submission is reviewed by our editorial team, and approved reports may be featured on GMNA. Get the GMNA Citizen Reporter app today at my.gmna.ca. Your city, your news.
A major unsanctioned car rally has turned into a serious incident across Wildwood, with multiple crashes reported and 2 fatalities. Emergency crews are still on the scene along Main Street, the Riverfront Promenade, and the stretch of County Route 35 near the downtown arena. Traffic is gridlocked from the intersection of Oak Avenue and Pine Street down to the southern end of Beach Boulevard. Police have closed several side streets, and detour signs are directing drivers onto Cedar Lane and Harbor Road. Expect delays of at least 30 minutes and possibly an hour for anyone heading toward the boardwalk or the hospital district. Meanwhile, the county's bus routes continue running on schedule with no reported interruptions. If you can, consider postponing non-essential trips this afternoon or use the alternate corridor via Maple Drive to avoid the worst of the congestion.
Barefoot Country Music Fest rolls on at Lincoln Avenue Beach. a 4-day celebration of country hits and local talent that's turning the shoreline into a dance floor. Yoga on the beach at Wildwood Beach invites you to stretch sunrise style on the sand, a free session that leaves you grounded before the tide rolls in. The downtown Wildwood Farmers Market in Bayan Plaza brings fresh produce, handmade crafts, and tasty bites, perfect for stocking the kitchen or finding a unique gift. Music in the plaza at Bayan Plaza features the band 99 Reasons, a free live set that adds a soundtrack to your stroll through downtown. And later this week, the Pig Dog Regatta and Beach Party will splash onto Maury's piers, promising a quirky rubber duck race and a beachside celebration you won't want to miss. And now here's Luke with sports.
Stretch run moves are heating up, and the Flyers finally locked down a defense piece. The Phillies are sealing a veteran left-hander, former Yankee starter Nestor Cortes, to a major league contract as the season winds down. At 31, Cortes brings depth to the rotation and a proven innings eater, signaling Philadelphia's intent to bolster the back end for a playoff push. With Joan Duran sidelined, Brooks Raley stepped into the ninth and secured his first save in 3 years, sparking a brief blackout at Citizens Bank Park before the lights flickered back on. The move tests the Phillies' bullpen depth and could reshape the late-inning hierarchy. The Flyers have locked down defenseman Hunter McDonald on a 2-year deal, ending the offseason free agent scramble. McDonald's size and mobility give Philadelphia a versatile blue liner for the upcoming campaign, and his contract signals the club's commitment to shoring up the back end before the season opens. Keep an eye on those rotations and enjoy the summer swing.
Thanks, Luke. The Wildwood Business Improvement District, anchored in downtown Wildwood, is unveiling a brand new public parking lot right in the heart of the district. The WBID, which works daily to keep our storefronts vibrant and our streets inviting, has added roughly 70 new spaces to ease the crunch for visitors and local shoppers. This expansion means families can linger longer at the cafes on Fifth Avenue, tourists can step off their cars and straight onto the boardwalk, and merchants see fewer empty tables on busy evenings. It's a practical upgrade, but more than that, it signals the district's commitment to keeping downtown accessible for everyone. For a community that thrives on foot traffic, that extra room to park feels like a warm welcome home. Later we'll reveal where Kura Sushi's 8th New Jersey spot will open, plus a fresh survey naming America's top emerging dining chain. Every day, important stories happen across the city before any news crew arrives. Sometimes the very first person at the story is you. When you witness something newsworthy, open the GMNA Citizen Reporter app and start your report. The app guides you through every step while your report is delivered directly to the GMNA newsroom. Every submission is reviewed by our editorial team, and approved reports may be featured on GMNA. Get the GMNA Citizen Reporter app today at my.gmna.ca. Your city, your news.
Welcome back. Kura Sushi confirms its 8th New Jersey restaurant will open later this year, adding another conveyor belt sushi venue to the state's dining scene as the chain continues rapid expansion. Vince Petrosino has the full story.
Construction crews are already busy at the site slated to become Kura Sushi's 8th restaurant in the Garden State. The Japanese-style conveyor belt concept will join 7 existing locations, adding another modern sushi option for local diners. Company officials say the new spot is slated to open sometime in 2026, though a precise address has not yet been released. The chain's expansion reflects a broader push to grow its footprint across the region, bringing its automated ordering system and rotating plates of nigiri, rolls, and sashimi to a new neighborhood. Anticipation is building among sushi enthusiasts who hope the new venue will soon be serving fresh, made-to-order dishes. Vince Petrosino, GMNA News, Wildwood.
A new YouGov survey of American diners pinpoints the fastest-growing restaurant brand, signaling shifting consumer tastes across the United States. The findings map emerging trends in the food sector. Alyssa Kowalczyk has the full story.
According to a fresh YouGov survey released this year, American diners have singled out a new restaurant chain as the top emerging brand in the market. The study, which canvassed a cross-section of consumers across the country, found the chain outpacing other newcomers in both awareness and intent to visit. Researchers noted that the brand's rapid expansion and menu innovation resonated strongly with younger eaters, driving its rise on the list. While the report stops short of naming a single flagship location, it points to a broader shift toward casual, experience-focused dining concepts. Analysts say the momentum could translate into a significant market share gained by the end of next year. Alyssa Kowalczyk, GMNA News, Wildwood.
Thanks for joining us, Wildwood. Tonight's reminder of community courage when a quick-thinking bystander pulled a family to safety from North Wildwood's strong currents showed the spirit that makes our shore special. We'll be back tomorrow with more local news and weather. Stay safe and see you then.